What's up, guys? Got a DIY project for you today. Think of this as a concept demonstrated. This one has to do with a heavy use tool, a hard use tool that I carry frequently. Not so much for defense, and this video has nothing to do with shooting. Instead, we're going to be talking about this guy, the Mora Companion, and how to make this a pocketable knife without spending money on a custom sheath. So here we go, guys. If you don't know the Mora Companion, you are not a knife nerd. Straight up, you are not into knives. The Mora knives are like the best budget fixed blades out there. All of these knives, the Companions, are around 20 bucks. Some of them are like 15 bucks. The ones that I like to use are the cheapest stainless, like thin stock, $15 Moras. They're great. So $15, they will outperform most knives that cost 10 times that, especially for like hard use camping stuff, or like around the house. If you're going to jam a knife through drywall and stab this into boards and use this as a pry bar and do all of the things that you guys do with knives that destroy knives, these are the knives you should do it with. So Mora Companion, great knives, but the sheaths that they come with are lacking. I don't really like carrying this on a belt. Number one, they just don't seem to stay on a belt very well. And I also don't like having like a sheath external on my body anywhere. If I carry it forward of the hip, it's in the way when I sit down. If I carry it behind the hip, it's in my way. I mean, they're just always in my way when I'm moving or sitting. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to turn this into a pocket sheath. First thing, we're going to need some stuff. You'll need the Mora. You will need about 1 inch of like cheapo bicycle inner tube. So just go get a bicycle inner tube if you don't have one laying around. And you're going to need a DCC pocket clip, the deep carry one, the long shaft here with the short little hook on it. That's what we're going to use to make our new clip, because we are getting rid of this janky piece of plastic. As far as tools are concerned, the only other tool that you will really need besides the Mora knife that you already have is some sort of torch. I think a MAP gas torch is best. It's just good to have one of those around. So that's what you're going to need: the Mora, the clip, some bicycle inner tube, a torch. All right, here's what we're going to do, guys. First off, we're going to cut this clip off. If you have power tools around, you can do it a fancy way, or you can just do it like I did it, and you can take this knife out and just hack the plastic off. If you are concerned about rough edges, you can do what I do. Without power tools, just go out to your nearest sidewalk and grind the thing on the sidewalk until it is smooth. If you are about perfectionist level crafty stuff, go use the power tools that you love to use. But they do give you a nice line on the sheath already. That little line right there, hopefully you can see it. It actually follows this contour. So just cut it right along that line in the mold. Next, take your Mora or whatever power tool you want, and right below where this tapers, we want this perpendicular to the blade. We're going to cut right there, and we're going to cut a notch that is exactly the width of our DCC clip. Okay, we're going to cut it right there so that we can fit this end of that clip in there. Next thing we're going to do, you got to hit this with some MAP gas or whatever torch you want to use. Get this end red hot and let it just air cool. Don't quench it. Just let it air cool. We're trying to make this back into soft steel. Take the temper out. After we do that, We're going to bend this. Whatever tools you want to use to do that, I don't think I used tools. I think I just held it like this and just bent it against the workbench. But we're going to make a little J hook that is opposite of the clip. Okay. After we make that J hook, we're going to insert that hook end right into that slit. And we're going to take our 1 inch of bicycle inner tube and put it over like a collar. At the end, it'll look like this. Okay. All that bicycle inner tube is doing is keeping the hooked end from being able to slip out of the little notch that we cut for it. Could you theoretically rattle this apart? Sure. And would it be more secure with screws? Sure. I don't care, guys. I want this good enough and I want it easy to reproduce so that when I break this and I get another one, I can just easily take the hook that I've already bent and the little bit of bicycle inner tube that I already have and do this to another sheath. So there it is, guys. There's the end package. You can see how high I have mine riding. And here is what it looks like when I am putting it in the pocket of some Wrangler cargo pants. So there you go. Easy to get that out. And because the sheath has a little bit of bulk to it, it holds the pocket open just enough to easily get the knife in and out. Even while sitting, it's pretty easy to get that out. And it's pretty easy to fish that back in without cutting up my pants. There it is, guys. This makes this tool carryable for me. And if I carry it easily in my pocket without it being like obtrusive or overtly, calling attention to itself, if I can do that, then I will carry it pretty frequently. Anytime that I'm doing heavy work, like actual labor, I'll put this in my pocket over anything else because I don't care about jamming this through drywall, prying open paint cans with this, stabbing it through, metal to cut light sheet metal work, all of that. Don't care. If I break this, I'll just buy another one. I am not going to do that with any of my other knives. So it's nice to have these. And it is way cooler to carry a pretty sizable fixed blade in your pocket discreetly than it is to carry some derpy plastic clip visible to everyone. There it is, guys. A concept around tools that I like demonstrated for you.